So you're thinking about going to Great Wolf Lodge, and I'm here to tell you that they have 3 different passes that you can get whenever you go to Great Wolf Lodge. We ended up getting the Wolf Pass. I want to tell you guys all about our experience with it in this video. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products and places that we go to. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So like I said, we went to Great Wolf Lodge. I've done some videos previously on this channel of the hotel room, just kind of an overall view of our review at Great Wolf Lodge. And then also on our other channel, the Travel Vlog Family, I'm doing a vlog of our experience there. If you guys care to go check that out, I'll link it up down in the description. But I'm here today to talk to you guys about the Wolf Pass, and is it worth it? Is the Wolf Pass worth it? Now, we were going there for 3 days. If you're going there for 3 days, definitely recommend the Wolf Pass. We were on the 3rd day. We still had a couple of things that we were left to do with this thing, and so we knocked those out before we left. So we got full value there. But I'm going to go through each and everything on there and tell you if it's worth it, what you can do with it, and what all it entails. So the first thing on here is, I don't know, well here, if you guys want to pause the video, y'all can read everything right there just if you want to get a better idea of what's in the Wolf Pass. But the first thing is the Magi Quest or ShadowQuest game. That's basically where you go to the magic shop, you get a wand. They try to upsell you to have like these fancy topper things. These things screw off right here. And you can get like fancier ones that light up and do different things. They give you extra powers. Like you can defeat the dragons with one swipe and all this other kind of stuff. So it's up to you if you want to pay the extra for that. We didn't, and we still had a great time. It just took a little bit longer to get through the entire game. The way it works is there's all these things spread throughout the hotel, and you basically shoot your wand at it. It's like a big treasure hunt, and you have to get certain things in certain orders so that you can defeat the red dragon and the silver dragon. I'm actually planning on doing a follow-up video of just Magi Quest because I have so many things to say about this, and I want to make sure we get through everything in the Wolf Pass. So make sure to click that subscribe button, and whenever this video is available, I'll link it up down in the description. I'll put it at the end of the video. The second thing on here is CompassQuest, which we got the compass, we just didn't have enough time to go through the entire game, so I can't really vouch for much of that. It looked like, though, it may have been for older kids. I will say that. Choice of a MagiQuest Classic Wand, a Standard Topper, or a Magi Belt. So we went with the wand, so that's number 3 on here. You get to have a wand that you get to buy, or you don't have to buy because it's included in the pass. The next thing is a furry friend from Build-A-Bear Workshop. The outfit is not included. It seems like all these things, they try to upsell you at everything that's on here. So like with this one, there's like a giant Build-A-Bear, where all the cotton's tumbling and whatnot. And they have some Great Wolf Lodge. I should have grabbed my daughter's, but it's a wolf made, themed Great Wolf Lodge, and they stuff it for you with the heart and everything. Total Build-A-Bear in it out. And then they have a little rack of clothing that if you want to, you can purchase a little bit extra there. But it's just a little stuffed animal that your kids can take home with them after their experience at Great Wolf Lodge. The next thing was Laser Friendly. You get 1 play at Laser Frenzy. Was not a fan of the Laser Frenzy. It's basically one of those, it's like a box cube, probably about the size of maybe half of an RV here or so. And the way it works is you press the button, you start the game, and then there's all the lasers that like come out at you, and you have to like try and maneuver your body through the laser thing. Kind of fun. Whenever you have kids our age, which was 8 and under, they really didn't get into it that much. They were just kind of like, hey, I can run through this and press the button, and then I'll just run right back. And they didn't really care about the lasers. So we had my daughter, my son, and then their 2 cousins with us. And whenever we were there, we realized, okay, we really don't want to do the Laser Frenzy, but it was put onto the card that you get for the arcade. So we went to the people at the arcade. This is one hack you can do, is a Great Wolf Lodge hack, if you will. If you don't want to do the Laser Frenzy, go to the arcade and tell them, hey, we tried the laser friendly. We didn't really like it, or we don't want to do it. Can we get you guys to change this into arcade points for us? They're called Paw Points, I believe, so that we could play the arcade games instead. And they finagled some stuff on the computer, and they were like, here you go. It's not much, but it is enough to play 1 or 2 games extra instead of doing the laser frenzy. So that's what we ended up doing with that laser frenzy coupon after we did it the one time. The next one is the Hollywood XD Theater Ride. This is it's like a 4D theater type of thing. You basically get into a seat, and there's a movie screen up there, and the movies are nothing that you've ever heard of before, but they're theme-based. Like there's a Toys one. It's kind of supposed to be like Toy Story. There's a dinosaur one. It's kind of supposed to be like Jurassic Park. There's a couple of other ones. I couldn't remember what they were. But it's basically you're in a chair that's going to move and shake you around. I feel like there may have been like some wind gusting out and all that type of stuff to make it all 4D and whatnot. You wear the 3D glasses with it, so things are like coming out at you, which it was cool. Would I do it again? No. But I've been in better 4D theaters. I'll say that. I think it was a good experience for the kids, although I think some younger kids are probably going to be freaked out about it and they're not going to want to do it just because it is kind of jarring. But if there is an issue, if the person on the monitor is watching the monitor notices like a kid crying or mom having to go and hug, they'll come in there and help you to get them out if you need help or something like that. It's just basically a black curtain that's kind of separating the two. But it was an interesting experience. I wouldn't pay money for that. Let's put it to you that way. I would do it since I have it in the Paw Pass, since we already had it there. I figured we'd test it out. The next one is some Paw Points arcade attraction. You get 20 Paw Points. That's the arcade. They have a huge arcade there. You can go and play a whole bunch of games. Our favorites were my son liked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. They had some fun air hockey games. There's plenty of like ticketing games if you're into getting tickets and then going and exchange them for some of the prizes that you can get. We kind of like to play more of just the arcade style stuff. We didn't really want to get into all the tickets and whatnot. I'm trying to remember what some of the other games that they played. You only get like 20 Paw Points is really not that much because each game costs like 4 to 8 Paw Points. No, was 8 one of them? No, I think it was 4 was the max. Maybe 2 to 4? I can't remember. But I remember it being like, I don't know, a handful of games that you could play. It wasn't anything huge. The next thing is a serving of select bulk candy. So near the Build-A-Bear area, there is a candy wall, and they give you a cup, and you can fill that cup with however much candy you can stuff into it with putting a lid on it. So that's one of the a little perk that you can get. I'm assuming that we didn't do this, but I'm assuming you can go back and fill up your cup again if you want to, and you'd have to pay for it. I meant to mention with the arcade, they also try to upsell you there. They're like, yeah, you get this amount, you get this many Paw Points with the Wolf Pass. If you want to, we can upgrade you, add a little bit extra into there. We didn't do that, but I just wanted to let you guys know that they're going to try and upsell you there. They do give you, for whenever you go down to the water park, they give you a free pair of Great Wolf Lodge swim goggles, which was super convenient. I mentioned in the previous review, too, of Great Wolf Lodge that they also have puddle jumpers and life jackets that you can utilize and towels there that you can utilize. You have to give those back, though, or you'll get a room charge, but the swim goggles you can keep with you the entire time, which I thought was super cool. There is a glitz glitter tattoo that you can get. This was one of the things that we did on the last day at Great Wolf Lodge because whenever we were talking to the lady, we were about to get them, and they were like, do you plan on going to the water park again? And we were like, yeah, we do. They're like, oh, the chlorine's probably going to mess up the tattoo. So whenever you're done with the water park, come back and come and do the tattoo. That way it'll stay on longer. So little tip, little hack for you guys. If you plan on doing the Great Wolf Lodge tattoo, get it after you've utilized the water park and you're on your last day, basically. And then there is a souvenir leather treaty name bracelet from the name shop. So I think they've actually changed this. It's now kind of in the bigger gift shop area. You have to kind of ask for it, but there's a bunch of just leather bracelets. You can pick different designs, different colors and whatnot that they have, and then using the computer, they'll etch your name into the bracelet for you, so that you can wear the bracelet and have like a little souvenir to take home that has your name on it, which I thought was fun. But that was my review of the Great Wolf Pass there. If you guys want to check out my full review of Great Wolf Lodge, this whole series that I'm doing, click this playlist right here and start from the beginning whenever I reviewed some of the hotel rooms, and then I did a full-on review of Great Wolf Lodge, and also did the Magi Quest, and just the whole 9 yards. Everything that I know about Great Wolf Lodge, I'm spewing out to you guys. So click that video right there. I'll see y'all in those videos. Thank you, dads, for watching. If y'all want to check out some of these other Great Wolf Lodge videos, you can do that right there, but I definitely recommend the playlist right here. Thank y'all for watching. That thumbs up is always appreciated. Please share this with somebody who's planning on going to Great Wolf Lodge so that they have this information, and I'll link it up. Again, Great Wolf Lodge down in the description below if you guys want to check it out. Thank y'all for watching, and dad out.